Have you ever tried to create something? Do you know what happens when we create things? Do you know what happens when we do things from our heart? Let's find out. So, the story is about a demon called Apasmar. One can't avoid demons away from Shiva, right? So, Apasmar is a dwarf demon who is also known as father of forgetfulness, silliness, and a representative of irresponsibility and many diseases like anxiety, depression. So, once some rishis who had acquired so many divine powers that they thought everything in this world was because of them. They were once doing a yajna along with their wives. So Shiva decided to teach them a lesson and went with Parvati there as a disguise of a sadhu. Watching them, the wives of Rishi stood from the pairs and went to both of them for their blessings. The rishis, watching this, got so angry and asked Apasmara to attack them. Apasmara made Parvati unconscious. The rishis then also, with their power, threw so many snakes towards Shiva. So, because Shiva is also a Pashupati, you know what he can do? Shiva took his original form, handled snakes, and Apasmara was controlled with the right leg of Shiva. So, watching this, all the rishis realized their mistake and asked for forgiveness. Shiva was pleased and became so happy that he took a form in Anjali Mudra, where Apasmara was right under his right feet, Shiva controlling him, and in his ecstasy and ananda, he began to dance. His dance was so beautiful and so much attractive that all the other gods came there and participated in. Some was playing flute, some veena, someone was singing out of their heart. It was a blissed out moment. So, with the story, we know how Apasmara was sent to control Shiva, but he instead controlled him and danced his heart out, and everybody participated in. Dance here does not necessarily means dance. It can be anything one want to do. Going for a vacation, playing some sport, educating, working hard. That is a kind of dance where if you do it, it will result into some kind of creation. And dancing does not include dancing on your wife's instruction. Well, this might cause a human failure as well. Many gods are also depicted dancing, like Krishna, who also is a creation master. Hanumana here also dances his heart out many times, like he did in Sri Lanka many centuries back. So, just like others, we can also dance and create things. Bees, for example, does a waggle dance, which tell other bees where the food or the source and nectar is. Just like dances, it is complex, detailed, and calculated. Yet it seems so much simple to do. We all know that there is a big statue of Nataraja at CER in Switzerland, where scientists believe that this form of Shiva is related to cosmic sciences and depicts creation. Nataraja depicts many things actually: creation, preservation, destruction, wheeling, and grace. Well, it depicts a lot of things, but we'll be talking about them sometime later. So, in simple terms, if we create something out of happiness and joy, we experience beauty. When we experience this from inside, others pitch in for help. Even gods participate in it. But nowadays, we have left our heart in some kind of locker in a thought that we shall use it later. This is where we have lagged and stopped dancing or stopped creating. We are in the fear of losing. What is there to lose? When you do things by heart, you become beautiful. You become Nataraja, and people, even gods, come to participate. Om Namah Shivaya.